What's up, guys? So, something we did on stream the other day that I thought was really fun was we looked at some old tier lists and kind of discussed what people were right and wrong about. When the game was fairly new, what characters did people think were good and they ended up bad, or vice versa. So, we've got tier lists here from SonicFox, from Leffen, a couple other people, and myself. We're going back and we're making fun of how wrong I was when the game was new. So I thought that this was pretty enjoyable, so I hope you guys enjoy the video as well. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here's SonicFox's, and these are all from February, mind you. Okay, SonicFox's old tier list. We got Android 16, Cell. I mean, he was pretty right about these four, for sure, because this was pre-Android 16 nerf. I think he was definitely right about the top four. Let's look at the bottom tier. Definitely underrating Vegeta. Oh my god. Although this was back when there was the big feud of is Vegeta good or is Vegeta not good? Man, Vegeta this low is wild. Piccolo this low, maybe in retrospect this is like way too low, but everybody thought Piccolo was bad back then. Maybe underrating Krillin, but I don't think by that much. And Nappa definitely down there. Beerus, he has Beerus awfully high, don't you think? Beerus above Gotenks? Okay, he does have Gotenks pretty low, but he has him above the line. I don't know if he's using the line to mean viable or not. Sometimes people do that, but that's really funny. Gotenks is obviously way too low here. And also has faults. I think Gotenks is actually the opposite. I think Gotenks has one of the least flawed kits in the game. That's really funny. I think he was probably right about Yamcha. Yamcha might belong a little bit higher, but he's still pretty right. I think he's right about 18. Underrating Super Saiyan Goku for sure. Everybody underrated Super Saiyan Goku for the longest time. People thought that Goku Black was amazing and Super Saiyan Goku wasn't that good. How is Teen Gohan well-rounded? That's a good point. Teen Gohan is really only good at one thing, being in someone's face. Goku Blue, definitely overrated. Hit, definitely overrated. Trunks, actually, this whole tier, other than Android 21, has fallen off. Have you guys noticed that? That none of these characters are considered that good anymore? Nowadays, like, Super Saiyan Goku has taken their place. Who else? Vegeta, Gotenks, those guys would be up here now. Anyway, that's SonicFox's. Here's Staff. I don't know who Staff is, but this is his list. Yamcha and Krillin, two worst characters. Definitely disagree with Yamcha being down here. He's got Gotenks fairly low. I don't know if like this up and down wiggle thing is actually means anything, or if he just kind of haphazardly made this row. But obviously overrating Goku Black like everybody did back then. But the other top four are correct. I think that before Android 16 got nerfed, I think that this was for sure the top four. Otherwise, I don't hate this list. Nappa, a little overrated. Beerus, way overrated. That's crazy, man. People thought Beerus and Hit were so good back then. And Blueku, oh my gosh. Alright, we got Leffen here. Top two are pretty good here. Or the top three, I mean. Brain Dead and Hard to Master. That's an interesting x-axis. Yeah, man, people were really high on Hit when this game was new. Hit, same tier as Kid Buu. People like 21 too. Did everybody have 21? Yeah, everybody had 21 like top 10-ish. Everyone had Hit top 10-ish. Oh wow, Blue Vegeta, man. Blue Vegeta so low. Everyone else kind of liked Blue Vegeta, right? Well, whoever Staff is didn't really like Blue Vegeta, but SonicFox liked Blue Vegeta. Blue Vegeta, worst character in Leffen's opinion at this point. Piccolo really low. I think most people have come around on Piccolo. He was the only one to correctly predict Beerus being horrible. Nobody put Beerus bottom tier, but that Blue Vegeta placement makes sense to you. I think that Blue Vegeta is probably the most underrated character in my stream chat. I think everyone, it seems like everyone in my stream chat thinks that Blue Vegeta is the worst character, but I think he's pretty good. I think he's like average. Like, I definitely think Blue Vegeta, well, this list is weird because like Gotenks is obviously so low, Tien is so low, but like I don't think Blue Vegeta is much worse than like Android 18. I think they're about the same. Maybe Android 18's better, but Blue Vegeta's not that bad. He's definitely better than like Nappa and Beerus and Krillin. Maybe better than Ginyu and Majin Buu pre-patch. Now after the patch, They might be better than him, but it's close. Ooh, what's All Gamers got? This is from January. Is this just this website's opinion? I've never heard of allgamers.com. Let's see what this random tier list thinks. This random ass website. This is from January, so this was only a couple weeks after the game came out. Adult Gohan Cell Frieza. Wait, Adult Gohan Cell Frieza. Frieza in S tier. Blue Goku in S tier. Otherwise pretty good. Obviously Goku Black overrated, but Goku Black's still pretty good. Everybody thought Goku Black was OP at the beginning. A tier. Wow, this is a big tier. Android 16, Android 18, Android 21. I mean, I think 16 could be higher, but otherwise, I think that's pretty fair. Beerus, Ginyu, Goku, Gotenks, Hit, Krillin, Nappa. Wow, Nappa pretty high here. Piccolo, Tien, Trunks, Yamcha. That's like damn near the whole cast. B tier, Majin Buu, Blue Vegeta, Teen Gohan, Vegeta! Super Saiyan Vegeta? B tier? That's funny. C tier, everyone who didn't make it into the game. Oh, you can't see what that says. It says, sorry, Cooler. It's cut off. Sorry, Cooler, you didn't make it, buddy. That's pretty good. Oh, and then we got explanations! Oh my god, they have a little explanation for every character. This is more work than like any other tier list put in. Oh my god. Adult Go... Okay, let's see why they think Frieza is so good. The original big bad of Dragon Ball Z, Frieza is a force to be reckoned with in fighters, with some of the best projectiles in the game, a teleport, a great assist. He's well worth the space on any team. He's even got Golden Frieza, one of the few installs in the game. Well, that's true at least. It is one of the few installs. His excellent normals will fare you well during the battle, and he becomes nearly unstoppable when combining Golden Frieza and Sparking Blast. Okay, the extra moves Golden Frieza grants, plus the boost from Sparking Blast, all add up to one scary character. Scary to see on your side of the screen, that's for sure. I'd be scared. What do they think about Blue Goku? He more than the worst part about Blue Goku, I've always said, is that he doesn't have Super Saiyan Goku's overhead. You know, the quarter circle forward attack. Man, it's a shame he doesn't have that move, because if he did, he would be even better. But he's got the overhead low mix-up, the McDouble as I like to call it. That's pretty good. Oh man. There's very little that he's missing, guys. That's pretty good. I hate to make fun of this website that no one's ever heard of, but these are some good takes here. The God of Destruction is one of the toughest characters to use well. That's definitely true. High damage output. It's tough to get his orbs out. They actually seem pretty down on Beerus, actually. It's tough to get his orbs out safely without doing an assist. If you get them out, they'll vanish if he blocks an attack. Yeah, oh, how do they put... Wait, how do they put Beerus in A tier and then say all this stuff about how he's not that good? Like, they say, he'll probably be good in the right hands, but we're waiting to see what the pros can achieve with it. Like, how are you going to put him with A tier and then be like, we've never seen anyone be good with this character, but we're going to throw him in A tier just in case, and maybe he'll go up to S tier. Once we find out, once the pros solve him, we'll throw him up in S tier, but for now, we're keeping him down in the A tier slump. They're still waiting. 9 of the Deceiver says they're still waiting. Yeah, we all are, man. We're still waiting for someone to get good with Beerus. I think that's all the really crazy takes. Actually, let's see why they have Vegeta so low. While he's a respectable character, he doesn't have nearly as many tools to set up combos as the vast majority of the cast. He does have one of the best assists, so they do acknowledge that. Okay, I have no beef with their analysis of Vegeta, other than obviously he's a lot better than they're giving him credit for. All right, I made fun of some random websites for their views on the tiers, but now I'm gonna get my just desserts. Let's see my own tier list. No DLC characters, so this doesn't include Bardock and Broly. Every character's viable. So 10 I had Trunks. It's unfortunately I don't put any names up on the screen because I'm bad at making videos. So 10 was Trunks. In retrospect, I don't think that's too far off. I don't know. 9 I had Hit. That's a little awkward in retrospect. Hit's definitely not top 10 material even at this point in the game. 8 I had Yamcha. Oh, I did put him on the screen. I just missed it. Okay, I'm good at making videos, guys. Don't worry. 8 I had Yamcha, which that's probably fair. 7, wait, is this Super Saiyan Goku? Oh no, I'm just talking about Yamcha assist here. Okay, fine. 7 I had Android 18. Maybe a little generous to Android 18. In retrospect, I don't really think Android 18 was better than Android 21 at any point. But Android 21, spoilers, is not on this tier list. I remember that. Or on this top 10 list. This was back when SonicFox played Hit, so people assumed he had to be good. Well, we just looked at SonicFox's tier list, and he put Hit, like, in top 5, so... SonicFox also thought that Hit was good, which I guess is why I played him. What are we up to now? 6? 6 is Vegeta, which I think that's fair. I think Vegeta's probably around number 6 in the game. 5, Kid Buu. Honestly, a little low for Kid Buu. I think Kid Buu's probably like number 2. But this was before they nerfed Adult Gohan and Android 16. Keep in mind. Number 4, Android 16. Honestly, I think pre-nerf, Android 16 was probably number 1. I think that everybody was underrating Android 16. This was when his command throw did a hard knockdown in every situation. That's crazy, right? I think he was probably number 1. 3, Goku Black. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm not the only one that thought Goku Black was top 3, okay? Everybody thought Goku Black was crazy. Listen, we just didn't know. We hadn't figured out that all his mix-ups were blockable on reaction. We were still getting hit by them. All of us. Everyone was getting hit by the cross-up teleport back then. And the command throw beam. This is my most early tier list. I don't have an original tier list from back then. I just have this top 10 video. But we'll look at my full tier list that I did like a month after this in a second. So number 3 I had Black. Number 2 I had Cell, which I think that's fair. And then number 1, oh, this is honorable mentions. Android 21 was an honorable mention. In retrospect, she probably deserved to make top 10 over like Hit and Android 18, but oh yeah, Gotenks was also an honorable mention. At least I got one thing right, guys. I predicted that Gotenks might end up being good. But the funny thing is that I thought that he was going to be good because of the Ghost move. I'm not going to play my own voice over my voice, but I'm explaining here that I thought that the Ghost move was low-key ridiculous for mix-ups. And it's like fine, but that's not why Gotenks is good. Gotenks is good because of his assist, because of his beam, because of his high-low, and because he can level 3 from in the air or in the ground and get a ridiculous setup off of it. That's why Gotenks is good. Number 1, Adult Gohan. I think that's pretty fair. In retrospect, I do think 16 was probably better than Adult Gohan, but this was before they nerfed. They nerfed his legs after this, but it wasn't a major nerf, obviously. He continued to be really good, but yeah. Okay, so that was my top 10. Now we're going to look at my tier list. I'm just going to skip to the end so that we can look at it here. Let me move my face over. So, okay, so I'll acknowledge everyone was like, you're underrating Piccolo. You're underrating Piccolo. And I was, that's true. I was underrating Piccolo. I thought Piccolo was really, really bad. I still don't think he's like top tier. I think if I were to place him on this list now, I would put him here in this big tier. But yeah, I definitely underrated Piccolo. I thought that his lack of combo options without assists and his lack of a good assist himself were really big issues. The fact that he couldn't do a meterless hard knockdown, the lack of a good neutral projectile, all these things I thought made him a really bad character, but it turns out he has a lot of good stuff too. Nappa, I think I was right on the money with Nappa. Beerus, a little bit high. I think maybe Beerus belongs down here with Nappa in retrospect. Maybe one tier higher, but probably Frieza too high. I think probably Frieza and Beerus and maybe Blue Goku should be knocked down And then Broly, Ginyu, and Majin Buu should be brought up here. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. Tien probably one tier too low as well. Tien should probably go up here. 16, obviously way too low. 16 hasn't really been changed since this patch from what I can remember. And most people consider him top 5 now, so... The nerf to his hard knockdown on the command throw was not that big of a nerf. What else? Definitely Super Saiyan Goku too low. I think I'm coming around to the opinion that Super Saiyan Goku might be better than Goku Black. Trunks too high? Maybe. Gotenk's too low for sure. Gotenk should be up here with these boys. Goku Black too high, obviously. I didn't think he was 3rd best anymore. Now I only thought he was 4th best, guys. Oh yeah, we added Bardock for this tier list. I think that that's fine. Goku Black is the Ultimate Marvel 3 Wesker of this game. I don't think that's necessarily true because Wesker ended up being a pretty bad character. Once the meta fully developed, Wesker was not really viable. I think Goku Black's very viable. He's just not... He's not top tier. I think the most egregious take on here is probably Piccolo bottom tier. I think that's probably the worst take on here. 16 being this low is pretty bad too. Goku Black being this high would be a bad take, but everybody thought he was that good, okay? I'm not the only one. Everybody in the game thought that... Everybody who played this game thought Goku Black was top tier. Other than that, I don't think there's anything too egregious here. I'm fairly happy with this tier list still. Alright, let's see if we can find one more quick match. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope very much that you enjoyed. Like all my videos, this was made possible by the support of my patrons at patreon.com/jmcrofts. People like Phil Stewart, Wumpa Fruit, Zero Force 14, Francisco Frias, Steven Langer, Avalanche Gent, Hi, I Think I'm Real, Christopher Reese, Fusinator, Drew Montoya, John Teeter, Noel A. Camacho II, and Joshua H. So thank you to the Shoutout Squad, and thank you to all my patrons. They're really making it possible for me to produce content like this every single day. It wouldn't be possible without them. So in case you missed the announcement yesterday, we also now have a Discord server exclusively for my patrons. Even if you pledge for just $1, you'll automatically get invited to the Discord. I think we've been having fun so far, you know, sharing some memes. I've been keeping people updated on what's happening on the channel. As well as people using it for like matchmaking and stuff like that. So I hope to see you there. I think you'll really enjoy it. So make sure that you check out my Patreon if you want to be a part of that. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click either of the links here on screen to go to other videos from me. Or you can click the subscribe link to become a subscriber so you never miss a video. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.